Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you with the NFL picks for 2015 season week 1. Honestly, probably one of the hardest weeks to pick. I mean, honestly, when you look at the games this week, especially when you go over to the Yahoo Fantasy Pick'em where I run my football league. It seems that every single one of the games this week is a landslide. Very few of them are close, but when it all comes down to it, you can watch all the preseason football, you can read all the stories you want to, but somehow when the season kicks off and it's really for real, that's when you find out who the real teams are. You know, honestly, you always find teams that come up from the bottom of the pack to show that they have heart and they're a real contender. And then you see some teams that were built to win the Super Bowl just totally collapse under the pressure of the real season. So the season kicked off on Thursday. I had New England in that game over Pittsburgh, honestly, at 28-21. It came up a little bit closer than I thought it was going to be, but there's no way in the world I was going to pick against Tom Brady and the New England Patriots there. The Pittsburgh showed they're a little bit better team than I thought they were going to be. They made some sloppy plays on defense. I knew that was probably going to be the one thing that really held them back is that young defense and that new defensive coordinator. So we'll see what goes on with them, but I think they're going to be a better team than I thought they were going to be. Indianapolis at Buffalo. Indy stole my running back, Frank Gore, but I still got to pick them in this one. I'll take the Colts over the Bills. Green Bay over Chicago is a hard game for me to pick because honestly, with all the injuries in Green Bay, I know that Green Bay is sort of like the as of a few weeks ago, was the landslide pick to win the Super Bowl this year, but with no Jordy Nelson out there, Jordy Nelson is one of the favorite, wide receiver options for Aaron Rodgers out there. But you know what? Green Bay gets hurt every year. The last time Green Bay won the Super Bowl, it seemed like their whole team was on the injured reserve. They just find ways to plug guys into that system, and they continually find ways to win. So I'll take the Packers over the Bears. Seahawks over the St. Louis Rams. My buddy Troy, that I talk about in a lot of these games, Rams fan, he's actually going to be in attendance for this one. So there was a part of me that wanted to pick St. Louis to win this game. I just don't think they're going to do it. They're an improved team. They're a good team. Seattle, as much as I hate to say it, Seattle's the team that really has beefed up their team. I don't know how they have money to keep spending on guys and bringing them into the system, but they do. And, my Niners are probably not going to be contending in the West, so I can say it, but it still hurts. The Seahawks are a good team. They're going to be hard to beat. I'll take the Jets over the Browns. I got Miami Dolphins beating the Redskins. We got the Panthers over Jacksonville. The Texans over the Chiefs. Cardinals over the Saints. Sorry, Beast. Chargers. Somehow I ended up with Phillip Rivers on 2 of my 3 fantasy teams. So I'll take Phillip Rivers and the Chargers to beat the Lions. The Broncos over the Ravens. The Bengals over the Raiders. That one's gonna hurt. I think that Cincinnati is a team, but honestly, I think the Raiders are a good team as well. Freaking Yaya88, he texted me last night saying that he was going to make a video about the Raiders 2015 season. If that entertains you, head on over there and check that out. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but it is one of the videos I will be watching today before I go to work. I'll take the Bucks over the Titans. Do I? Ooh, I might change that. I'm feeling the Titans. When I said it, it didn't feel right. But on my picks right here, let's get the Bucks over the Titans. I'll take the Cowboys over the Giants. And then your Monday night games, I got the Eagles over the Falcons. And it was hard for me to make this pick. I honestly can tell you I don't know a lot about Minnesota. But Minnesota is the favorite over the 49ers. I had them picked. And at the last minute, I switched it over. The Niners are my team. I gotta go with them. In my Pick'em League, I don't like to give away picks. If it's been like the Niners going up against the Seahawks, I've picked the Seahawks before because I just felt like they had the better team to win the game. Even though in my heart, I believe the Niners can get it done. But it's the start of a new year. I want to say that we're not going to be as horrible as I think we are. So in week 1, I'm giving the pick to the 49ers. Hopefully they don't let me down. But Monday night, they're going to be out there in the main event. Vikings and Niners, main event Monday Night Football. Might be the last time we're on nationally televised TV this year, but everybody's got to get on once, right? Talk to you guys later. See you on down the road.